Hey guys, this is Bobby, and here's part 2. Okay, 3. I forgot to mention that with the Max video, Max, I'm gonna make him a slideshow. I make a slideshow with Fly Like an Eagle playing, showing his life from when he was a puppy to his final days. In fact, that day he died, I took 2 pictures of him. So, and they're gonna be on my computer very soon. Now, anyway, first, I'd like to talk about my review on Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Now, it's based on a book about this kid who finds out that his biological father is none other than Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. And he ends up having to go on an adventure with his best friend, who turns out is not fully human either. In fact, he's half goat. He's a satyr. But Percy, he's a normal kid. I mean, but he's got 2 very common disabilities. He's got ADHD, and dyslexia. But the reasons for him having that are explained and I will say this: it pertains to dear old Dad. Anyway, he likes to be in the water. He's just also living a normal life. He doesn't even know who his biological dad is until a field trip to a museum where he's attacked by a Fury, which looks like something out of Ghostbusters. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ghostbusters actually would encounter them in the comics or movies or anything. Anyway, but he's saved by his best friend Grover and one of his teachers, who's in a wheelchair, and he's given a special pen, which is, as you know, it sort of tweaks the whole. The pen is mightier than the sword. Anyway, because of the Fury attack, he and his mom and Grover hit the road, and unfortunately they're attacked by a monster. I won't say what, and on their way to where Percy has to be, and basically there's this huge adventure. He meets and befriends this girl named Annabeth, whose mom is played by Athena, the goddess of wisdom. And there's a bit of rivalry between the two, but they respect each other. And in order to prove, and these beings are after Percy because they think he stole Zeus's lightning bolt, which is the most powerful weapon ever made. And so he has to go and prove he needs to prove he is innocent, but he also wants to rescue his mom from the underworld. And along the way, he encounters a few mythological related things like Medusa, who is played by Uma Thurman, and a couple other things which I won't say. But it's and my end, his teacher is played by Pierce Brosnan, aka James Bond, and the guy who plays Zeus was the villain in the first National Treasure movie. And there are a few other familiar faces like Rosario Dawson as Persephone, and Steve Coogan, aka Octavius from Night at the Museum, as Uncle Hades, and some other people playing gods that didn't have speaking roles, like the woman who plays Joe Lupo, the deputy on Eureka, as Hera, Zeus's wife. Anyway, this movie was awesome. Visual effects, storyline, wicked. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for them to make the sequel. I give this a 15 out of 10. And I think in the next part I'll explain what went on that day before I continue on with the rest of my blog, because this is a little over 4 minutes long now. And this ends part 3.